Hey guys, welcome to another Family Guy review. So, it's a review, we're gonna review Happy Guy Season 2. Season 2 out, 21 episode, let's go over and talk about them. Over here. On the right back to more episodes of Civilized New Review pretty soon. There's something I want to talk about. So, let's just see. Wait. Definitely an episode. I want to play an episode over here. So, roll it down and go to Season 2. Now, start off with the episode in question. Peter Caviar Eater. Lois aunt dies and leaves her message to the Griffins. Peter is eager to move his little watch, but he gets carried away at an auction and makes $10 million on a piece of art he wants to trade in his new house. So this episode is just good. I did like the song, so yeah. 7.5. Off to a good start. I got holy crap. When Peter's retires, and Peter invites him to be with his family. To live with his family. This episode is decent. So yeah, 36.5. Now I got the boom. Peter makes the family cancel their plans for New Year's Eve because he is paranoid about the millennium. This episode is really good. It has the first chicken fight, which only 1 minute, which only like 1 minute, and it was actually pretty good. Definitely an 8 out of 10. They got Blind and Love. Mysterious things start appearing on the Griffith's carpet. They assume that's Stewie, but Brian finally confesses that he made the mess. Rose encourages him to seek therapy. Alright, so this episode is really, really good. Definitely 9.5. This episode's really good. Love dies trophy. Peter and his neighbors win a trophy, but the best throw at a local parade, they fight over who gets to keep it. This episode, it's not the worst. Definitely 4 out of 10. I didn't like the next side plot. You got definitely a bitch. Peter winds up in the hospital. He winds up a huge bill in an effort to get out of pain. He claims deceased on his insurance forms and prompts Steph to pay him a visit. This episode is really good, honestly. Like why it is really good. I love this episode. It's definitely getting a 9.5 too. Look at the king is dead. The Rose is appointed her artist director of the Quahog Prayer. She decides to make a fuss with the king and I. This episode just sucks. Like, it really does. So definitely a 2 out of 10. It's more for more than what I've had. So that's why I get a 2 out of 10. I got I'm Peter, hear me all. Peter gets determined for telling political jokes, incorrect jokes at work. He is forced to attend a woman's retreat or sensitivity training. This episode is honestly just decent. I did not like the scene at the end from the repeat of that. They were just so and grossed out. It's not even funny. Over here. So 36 out of 10. And they deleted that scene, this episode would get higher. But it's 30 out of 6. If I'm 9, I'm lying. When Peter's favorite son gets kissed on, he makes Chris pretend he is dying in order to ask to make a dream come true foundation to save the show. This episode is really good. Chris episodes usually sometimes go good, sometimes go bad. But also, this one's actually really good. Definitely 8.5. Then I got one inmate. The Rose decides to run for the school board. Peter decides to run against her in the effort to gain her respect. This episode, I sort of liked it. Definitely 5.5. I got a picture is worth $1,000. And Peter wants it to an old classmate he owns in the amusement park. He longs for the same fame and fortune. This episode, I did really like the amusement park scene. I know this joke myself up to laugh at, but I do not care. It is like actually funny. Not gonna lie, y'all. It is freaking funny as hell. But anyways, this episode definitely gets 6.5. Then I got 15 minutes of shame. Meg decides that her family has embarrassed her one too many times. She turns the tables by exposing them on a talk show. This episode, I don't like it too much. It's definitely mediocre. That's a one episode. Definitely a 4.6. I got World to Rhode Island. Oh, this episode, man. This is a really good episode. When Silly Mystery Hayes walks his grandparents in Palm Springs, when offers to go get him and bring him home. This episode is just really good overall. Definitely a 10 out of 10. And let's go to the hop. Another great episode. With a total wicked pandemic to some Quahog High School, Peter goes undercover as a narc. Is that right? At Meg School. This episode is really good too. Definitely 8.6. I got Damn It Janet. When Rose enrolls Stewie at a daycare to help him sharpen his social skills, he ends up defining his first course on the road to go. I did really like this episode. I did like the side plot with Stewie and Janet. The side plot was pretty good. What was the side plot? It was decent at best. So yeah, definitely it's 7.6. Okay, there's something about Polly. If Peter buys the car, it turns out to be a woman. While Jordan Saul is at a local bar, Peter meets a monster who helps him out with the car situation. This episode's like a 5.5. I got He's Too Sexy for His Fat. When Chris gives gym class because he feels fat and embarrassed, he ends up getting detention. This episode is honestly really good too. Can I just say more? No, I can't. Really, it's just a good episode. Definitely, I'm an 8.5. Got Peter Bus. Yeah, I don't know. I think the person I don't know. Forget it. If Peter hires a new accountant, he gets such a large tax refund that he decides to build a swimming pool. This episode, it's good. So then we get a 7.8. Now we got the story on page 1. In order to improve her chances of getting to an Ivy League school, Meg decides to write her the school paper. This episode, I did like the story Carol was that plot. I did like that. And yeah, I mean, this episode's good. I'm a 5 out of 10. Got Wasted Talent. In an attempt to win a contest held by a local brewery, Peter and his friends go on a drinking binge to find the winning ticket hidden in a beer bottle. This episode is really good. I did like the Willy Wonka parody that they had. So yeah, this episode's definitely getting 8.1. Then we got the final episode of season 2, Full Father. And Peter and the guys take the sons camping. Peter's disappointed and Chris is bumbling around the campsite and tells Peter how to be a man. This episode just sucks. Okay, Dog Wall is actually sort of better than The King is Dead. But still is like a bad episode. Definitely a 4.5. Now let's go to the episodes rating. Out of 21 episodes I enjoyed, I will enjoy actually 10. So let's go for my favorite ones. Wine and Wolf, The Boom. Wait, hold on, that's bad. That was a bit. Water Rhode Island. Let's go to Hob, Darren and Janet. Who's Sexy Horse Fat. Eat Peter Bus. Door Page 1. And Wasted Talent. So this episode seems getting an 90.1. This season was just really good overall. If I'm gonna review season 3, let's just say the next week or two. I'll get George's review and I'm Bye everybody and goodbye people.